Oh!
Yeah, some of the CVOs the last couple of years are not, the paint jobs are not what I would call CVO paint. They've had one or two that were, and then a couple that weren't. I just want them all to be like, bang.
I have to buy this bike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, black and yellow, 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 black and yellow. Check it out, people. Check it out. Check it out. I'm here in Faribault Harley-Davidson, and you know, I had to come to a Harley shop with my boy Big Gabe. First, two things. One is they got a couple of the new colors, as you can see here, for the 2023 Harley-Davidsons, and they also have the billiard blue. Yeah, billiard blue.
Like gunmetal gray.
Yeah, something like that. So, but Big Gabe and I were talking, and I've had some people ask me what I was hoping to see from Harley-Davidson as a Indian motorcycle ambassador, Indian motorcycle rider, but a motorcycle enthusiast is what I always am, all the time. I don't care. I watch all makes and models and what each brand is doing, but Big Gabe is a huge Harley-Davidson guy, and I wanted to first, a lot of people say that they hate this yellow. Listen, first of all, it's the same, it's like caution yellow. It's the same exact yellow as the caution tape. Look at that, even on camera, it's perfect. It's perfect.
It's like bright enough.
It's the same color. So I don't think it's horrible, but Big Gabe is not your favorite.
No, I'm not a yellow person.
You're a blue person?
Yeah, I'm blue and black.
I will say this, if a person is a Steeler fan and they're a Harley-Davidson fan, they have to buy this bike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, black and yellow, 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 black and yellow. Now, the billiard blue though, the billiard blue, I'm kind of digging the billiard blue. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm always a fan of their blues, especially like the 22s and the 21s were really nice. I love the blue color. I like how they're incorporating more of the gunmetal gray into their.
Yeah.
And then of course, if you look closer, they have that little red stripe that kind of separates the two colors.
Yeah.
So you have technically a 3 color base, but it looks really nice.
It is really nice. I will admit that. So here on the 18th, Harley-Davidson 120th anniversary, and people ask me what I hope to see. Do you have any hopes? What do you hope to see?
Well, I have a 131. It kit in my Harley-Davidson.
Interesting flex, but okay, yeah.
I would like to see that more as a base model than
like available.
Yeah, like available, like you can purchase it from the factory like that, but I think it's going to be a little while before they do that.
Yeah.
That would be like one of the top things I would ask, especially on the higher end models. Like the
You're talking about CVO.
CVOs, or maybe even some like one of the specials.
Okay, let's go with the ST. I'm kind of in your area where I hope that they learned a little from Indian Motorcycle and they get a liquid cool, fully liquid cool, higher revving motor.
That's gonna
listen.
At that point you have hardcore Harley Davidson owners who'd be like, that's not a Harley anymore. That's how it was with the V-Rod. That's how it was with a couple of the models.
Most of the hardcore Harley Davidson owners are dying. They're old. Mm-hmm. You got to come to the newer age. There's more power. The problem is the Pan America 1250, which is producing 150 horsepower, doesn't produce enough torque.
Yeah.
For that bike, it's perfect because it's such a light bike. But if you were to put that Rev Max motor straight away into a road glide or a street glide,
it would be enough to pull the bike and the rider.
It would be fine. Let's be honest, it'd be fine. But what do Harley Davidson and most American bagger riders know? They know torque. They know torque first. Because, I mean, a stock 114 has like 80 horsepower.
Yeah, and then
85, whatever, right? But it has 114 or so foot-pounds of torque. So it would feel really weird. So they need a bigger displacement, liquid-cooled bike. I mean,
the liquid cool part would be make it more efficient. That's the whole point of liquid cooling, is it make the engine more efficient.
It's better.
It make it less of a breakdown, because you don't have to be moving for it to cool off that engine.
Right.
And what a lot of people is like, especially this year when we were at Sturgis, I remember getting off my bike a little bit and going, I hope I didn't burn the inside of my leg.
But you have a 131.
Yeah.
So it's a little hotter. A little hotter.
I try and run higher end oils to help with the cooling. But
Also, be honest, you have a Screaming Eagle tune, and when they're that lean, they're a little warm too.
oh yeah.
So we should change that.
And with the new,
Just saying.
the new EPA stuff
I'm poking you in the head. Yeah, you hear that? You hear that? Let's get them upgraded. So we were just in the back. I'm not going to go back there, but I'll put a picture of it right here. The white and yellow, Pan America. Listen, we all know I'm a huge fan of the white, all whites. I love my white Pursuit. I love my white Challenger. One's glossy, one's matte. I love the sandstone like they have here on this 22, which, by the way, they have a white ST, Lowrider ST or Lowrider S. One of those colors is white. That's gonna look sick. My favorite and number one Harley Davidson, well, I really do like the Sportster S, but ideally I like the Lowrider S, not even the ST, the Lowrider S with the 117 and white. That's pretty cool. Personally, that's just what I like. But that white with that yellow on the Pan America.
They didn't mix those two schemes well.
Yeah, I think it was interesting because even in the rear fender, the rear makeup of the fender was just black.
Yeah.
So that's kind of strange. You would have thought like it had to finish. Something needed to change.
I think like the blue and black that they did, or was it blue? What was it in the Pan America? Blue and
They had a blue one, a black one.
yeah, it was blue with I think a blue and gray or blue.
Yeah, they have this. I don't think this is a new color though. This like gray.
That was last year too.
Yeah.
They had 3 different colors. They had the black, the blue,
and then this gray. The black obviously looks good. So the rumors are that they might be coming out with a smaller displacement Pan America, which would be cool. We're not in the adventure market too much. Not that we haven't talked about it. Mm-hmm. But I could understand why Harley would do that. That wouldn't surprise me at all if they.
Yeah, if I didn't buy a brand new motorcycle in 2020, I would have bought a Pan America right off the bat.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've been begging Indian to come out with one myself, so I don't know. I think they'll be.
They have the platform. The FTR is their platform. They just need to build it up.
Yeah. So the I agree with you, but I don't. In my personal opinion, the FTR is nowhere near the level of what a Pan America is. Mm-hmm. The horsepower, the power differences, all that, and also But I will say, the Pan America and Harley Davidson, they really kicked ass with that platform. And so if Indian Motorcycle, they took a Pan America and they took the BMW and they took the Africa Twin and they looked at them and they merged and they looked what works and what doesn't work. There's some really good platforms out there. So the FTR is close. I would like to see that happen. I don't know. What else do you want to see? Anything? So it's 120th anniversary, so we're assuming.
I can't wait to see that paint scheme. Because they always come out with something different. I think the 115 was that flat blue with that eagle on the side. It was like a denim blue.
Yeah, I will say this. What do you think about this? And I know they had it last year too, but I don't think we ever talked about it. They just went with the old school bar and shield.
That's right. They didn't paint it on.
No, it's a metal plate.
Or they put like a long plate like
that. They have one. So I actually I think I prefer this one. or
I like the CVO ones where it's like more of a decal, it's more flat to the.
or even I've liked the ones where they painted them on.
Yeah.
I do kind of like the ones that they get painted on. Well, all right, so this is what we're gonna say. The yellow looks better in person than it does online. It's not your color, but you think it looks better in person.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think you'd look good in yellow.
I can see what
bro.
you can do with it.
I think you'd look good in yellow. Yeah. Black and yellow, 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 black and yellow.
No, thank you.
The blue looks really good. The white and yellow for the Pan America is questionable. That one
They could have
questionable.
integrated more of the white into that yellow.
Yeah,
like
that
the
one's
Barn Shield, instead of making it a darker yellow, they could have made it like white.
Yeah.
Or more of that sandstone.
One more thing. Maybe a 120th anniversary to come out with that breakout. Is that, or the Bronx, I mean, not breakout, the Bronx.
That's
Liquid
true.
cool, that would be fun, right? I mean,
They've been, that one's like,
It's
it
been
was supposed to be the Bronx and the Pan America was supposed to come at the same time.
in sports dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, all three of those. So maybe they held off a year to drop the Bronx on everybody. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. So that's it, I guess. I don't know. What else you got? Anything? What have you been up to? Good winter? You ready for this summer of riding?
Dude, I'm done with North Dakota. How about that? I work in North Dakota every Sunday. I'm done with it.
Let me show you guys what it looks like outside right now.
This is after 30 weather.
Yeah. You can't even get the ice off of the freaking parking lots. Everything is bad. It's not fun. So if you're in this region, you're in Minnesota, my home dealership is Faribault Harley-Davidson. They got good people here. They invite me they invite Gabe, and Gabe brings me. All the time. Is a great dealership. So if you're in the region, come to Faribault Harley-Davidson. But I'm going to ask these guys real quick. What's the one thing you hope Harley-Davidson drops during their 120th anniversary? Anything special? We talked about a Bronx. We talked about a liquid-cooled bagger. We talked to, I forget what Gabe said. Oh, he said maybe the 131 and a CVO. Anything special you guys want? You know Milwaukee's listening. They watch my stuff.
I'm fine with whatever they come out with.
Oh, that's such a homer answer.
I just want the anniversary and the CVO colors to be top notch.
Oh, that's easy too. Harley's
been a little
paints
bit-
are always good. Oh.
Yeah, some of the CVOs the last couple of years are not, the paint jobs are not what I would call CVO paint. They've
Wow.
had one or two that were, and then a couple that weren't. I just want them all to be like, bang.
Okay, that's news because Harley Davidson's known for their
That's my opinion on the CVO.
on the
No, that's
CVOs.
why I'm
On
like-
the CVOs.
I'll be fine with whatever they get. Keep them happy over there.
Okay, so what about from customers? Are you hearing anything like, oh, we really hope they do this or that? Anything?
I've heard a lot of the 131 and the CVOs.
Yeah. That's because so many people are pissed that the STs now have the 117, so you don't get that bump.
Yep.
Yeah.
So because of that is one of the reasons why I think that the paint set's really got to be top notch on that bike.
I mean, I hope it's really good because in 4 years they'll just come out with on a regular bike, right?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
They don't say that.
I'm just kidding. If you guys want more information, Faribault Harley-Davidson, they'll gladly come and help you guys out. And let's see. I'll be excited to see what they do here on the 18th. Yeah. 18th, 120th. Thank you, Gabe, for coming down and hanging out. We were gonna do it anyway. Thank you to Faribault Harley-Davidson for letting me check out the new color schemes. Till next time, ride hard, ride fast. Say hi to somebody you don't know. Peace.